Hi friends! So today we will be reading Maybe Something Beautiful, written by Isabel Comboy and Teresa Howell and illustrated by Rafael Lopez. But while we are reading, I want you to think about a few things. I want you to think about who are the characters in this book. I want you to think about where this book is taking place. So where are our characters? I want you to think about the problem. So what is something hard that our characters have to go through? And what is the solution? How do they fix the problem? And I want you to think about one thing that you learned while reading this book with me. So ready? I want you to put on your thinking caps, turn on your listening ears, and I want our voices on silent. Are you ready? Okay. Maybe Something Beautiful. In the heart of a gray city, there lived a girl who loved to doodle, draw, color, and paint. Every time she saw a blank piece of paper, Myra thought to herself, maybe. And because of this, her room was filled with color and her heart was filled with joy. On her way to school one day, Myra gave a round apple to Mr. Henry, the owner of the shop down the street. She gave a flower to Miss Lopez, the lady with sparkling eyes. She gave a songbird to Mr. Sachs and a red heart to the policeman who walked up and down the streets. On her way home, Myra taped a glowing sun onto the wall, hiding in the shadows. Her city was less gray, but not much. The next day, Myra saw a man with a pocket full of paintbrushes. He gazed at the wall. He looked at her son. He held his fingers up in a square and peered through them. He said thoughtfully. What do you see? Myra asked. Maybe something beautiful, the man replied. Then just like that, he dipped a paintbrush into the paint. Bam! Pow! The shadow scurried away. Sky blue cut through the gloom. The man's laughter was like a rainbow spreading across the sky. Who are you? Myra asked. I'm an artist, he said. A muralist. I paint on walls. I'm an artist too, she told him. He handed Myra a brush. Then come on. Myra dipped it in the loudest color she saw. Wowee! The wall lit up like sunshine. As the man drew pictures on the bricks, Myra added color, punch, and pizzazz. Soon, Mr. Sachs joined in. Then came others. Everyone painted to the rhythm. Salsa, meringue, bebop. Even Myra's mama painted and danced the cha-cha-cha. The whole neighborhood became a giant block party until the policeman walked up. Excuse me, he said. The music stopped. Myra put her paintbrush down. They were surely in trouble. The officer cleared his throat, then paused. May I paint with you? He asked. So Myra handed him a paintbrush, and the music started again. Teachers and papas jumped in, babies too. Myra and the man handed out brush after brush. Color spread throughout the streets. So did joy. Wherever Myra and the man went, art followed like a string of a kite. After they colored the walls, they painted utility boxes and benches. They decorated sidewalks with poetry and shine, and everyone danced. Together they created something more beautiful than they ever imagined. When their clothes were splattered with a million colors, everyone sat down to rest except the muralist. His eyes sparkled. You, my friends, are all artists, he told them. The world is your canvas. He smiled wide, then pulled everything together in big, sweeping motions. His paintbrush was like a magic wand. When he was finished, Myra added, one more bird way up in the sky. Maybe, she thought, just maybe. And that is the end of our book, my friends. So let's go back to our organizer and see what we can fill out. So for the characters, we can put Myra, Mr. Sachs, the artist, also known as the man. What about the police officer? Myra's mama. And I'm sure there's many more, but that's just a quick little list that we can put. So for the setting, we could put outside, Myra's city, her community, so what about the problem? Let's think. What problem did they face? What was Myra's problem, friends? So I want you to think. So her problem was that her city was gray, right? And she wanted more color. So what was the solution? The solution was her and the muralist, along with her neighbors, made a pretty mural in her city. So what is one thing you learned? One thing in this book that you learned. And this answer will be different from the rest of your friends. So one thing that I learned while reading this book was that everyone can help out no matter what it is. So that's what I am going to put. Everyone can help out no matter the project. Something else you might want to put is how when everyone works together, it makes the bigger picture even prettier. So something I like to say is teamwork makes the dream work. So Myra's dream was to have a colorful city, and along with her neighbors and her community, her dream worked. Thank you so much, friends. I hope you have a great day.